I
I know
am.
you are. I know you are. I know you are. And I know that Terry will be joining us here in a second. I think others might be joining, but if they're not, they're going to watch the replay, and that's cool too. But I wanted to show you this cool thing that's like Skincare 101. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is really a cool thing. I just have to set it up so that I do it right. Okay. All right. I think this will work, but we're going to see what happens when I do present. So, Amy, are you able to see the presenting part?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, good. All right, so now I'm going to make it bigger. No, that didn't do what I wanted at all. Okay, hold on. There we go. So now we're going to unlock the science of skin aging. Aren't you excited?
I'm so excited.
I know, right? Okay, so our class schedule, this is all today. We're going to talk about the layers of the skin, the aging process, what aging looks like, common skin types, and then a pop quiz. Because we're back to school now. Okay, so you've got layers of the skin. The skin is the largest organ. Understanding the layers helps us support healthy, youthful looking skin. It's made up of 3 layers, and Mary Kay products work on the top layers of the skin. Okay, cool beans. Layers of the skin. Hi, Terry.
Hi. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Layers of the skin, my friend. It's our largest layer. It's made of 3, and Mary Kay works on the top layer. So you have the epidermis. That's the outermost layer. And it includes, oh, lordy, it's the dead skin cells. It includes your dead skin cells. It's going to protect the body and produce melanin. And skin appears smooth and soft when well hydrated. Skin appears rough and flaky when dry or damaged. And skincare practices focus on maintaining the health and integrity of this skin layer. Okay? So the epidermis is the top. The dermis is your middle layer. That's the layer that has the collagen and the elastin. Okay? And then you have the hypodermis, or the subcutaneous layer. Ooh, don't I smell? I sound smart. It's your deepest layer that's mostly fat, and it functions in insulation and connects the skin to the muscles and the bones. Okay. Don't you feel smart too, you guys?
I do now.
Okay. Yeah. Good. So now we have the aging process. Hi, Phyllis. You've got, it's going to age through a combination of intrinsic and extrinsic factors. I feel like a teacher in that there's intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. What happens to the skin during the aging process? Well, I think we all kind of know. Yeah. And how can we help our customers slow down the visible signs of premature skin aging? So that's kind of setting us up here, okay? Intrinsic aging begins in your early 20s. It's stuff that you can't control, such as genetics and your biological processes, okay? The collagen and elastin starts declining by 1% each year. That's just rude. It's a slower cell turnover, so you've got a buildup of dead skin cells, which leads to dullness. And the visible effects are the fine lines, the sagging, the dryness, the uneven skin tones, such as age spots or sunspots. And then choosing skincare products that help support natural production of collagen and elastin and encourage cell turnover help delay or improve the appearance of visible effects. Okay, so the intrinsic is stuff that you can't really control as far as genetics, elastin, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay, your extrinsic is everything you can control, like sun exposure, your eating, your sleeping habits. 80% of aging comes from external factors. Can you say shut the front door?
Shut the front door.
That's right. Environmental stressors accelerate aging. So don't be stressed and you'll look young. Prevention, broad spectrum SPF, your lifestyle, and protective skincare. Just remember, 80% is all the things we can control. Isn't that fun to know? Okay, so what does skin aging look like? You've got early to moderate, which is your fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes and on the forehead. The skin might become less smooth, uneven skin tone, noticeable dry patches of skin, and pores may appear larger. Your moderate to advanced, those fine lines and wrinkles deepen into more noticeable wrinkles and folds. That's rude. Skin may start to sag around the cheeks, the neck and jawline, also referred to the triangle of youth, due to the decrease in collagen production, and skin is drier and thinner with a creepy appearance. That's not creepy, it's creepy. Creepy appearance. Okay. Now you've got your common skin types. Being familiar with those different skin types can help you when suggesting skincare products that best suit your customers' needs. Understanding your customer's skin type can help you tailor a skincare routine to address specific needs and concerns. And I think that's really important, you guys, that they have customizable skincare that's going to make their face happy, right? Using products formulated for specific skin type can help promote healthy skin and help skin maintain its balance. And there are several common skincare types or skin types. So you got your normal or balanced, your healthy looking, balanced and moisturized, pretty good. You've got smooth and even texture, soft and supple, rarely breaks out, and minimal specialization is needed. Those are your people that probably are on like a normal to dry time-wise, or maybe even just the hydrating Mary Kay skincare line. Not a lot of extra stuff is needed, okay? If they're on the normal side. If they're dry, it's going to lack oil and moisture. They feel tight and rough and itchy, appears dull, prone to wrinkles, needing hydration and moisture retention products. So you'd be looking at more of the normal to dry with extra fun stuff, or repair, or some of the other supplements, right? Oily skin produces excess oils, prone to shine and breakouts, sometimes feels heavy or sticky, benefits slower wrinkle formation. So if you're oily, you're going to wrinkle slower. That's exciting. Needs oil control mattifying products. So either like Mary Kay skincare and the mattifying formula, oily combo, time-wise, that type of stuff. And some other options are out there. Combination. Oh, healthy looking skin with smooth texture, oily T-zone, forehead, nose, and chin, and drier cheeks and jawline. Lines and wrinkles can appear later in life, but it's balanced care for each zone that's needed. Okay. Then you have your sensitive skin. Easily irritated, prone to redness and rash, uses products labeled for sensitive skin, clinically tested. Management requires a gentle and cautious approach so you don't irritate it, and emphasize hydration, sun protection, and a gentle formula. Okay. So you have your skincare comparison chart that's really tiny. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit here. What happens if I do this? Okay. What happens? Oh, there we go.
That's good.
There we go. Okay. So Mary Kay skincare, we already kind of know this. No signs of aging, entry level, simple skincare, normal to dry and combination oily, and it's maintaining clean, healthy skin in a few simple steps. So basically ages 8 and up, right? Or whatever age you want to start having kids start washing their face, right? Miracle Set is early to moderate signs of aging. It resets the pace of the skin's visible aging while supporting skin's critical needs with the TimeWise 3D complex. And you have the 2 formulas. And it reinforces the skin's ability to look its best with a 3-step regimen. Okay. Then you've got Repair, which we know is for the advanced signs of aging. It reduces the look of deep lines and wrinkles. It's suitable for all skin types, and it restores the look of youthful volume and lifted contours. And then your Clear Proof line, that's for your mild to moderate acne, providing clearer skin in 7 days, suitable for all skin types, clear up blemishes, and help maintain a clear complexion. And then you have the men's regimen, early to moderate signs of aging, from your cleanser to fighting the visible signs of premature aging to shaving. There's clean face solution for every man of any age. Suitable for all skin types, and is formulated with antioxidants and resveratrol to help fight free radicals. So those are your skincare comparison chart. Woo-hoo! Okay. Now what happens? Okay, let's see what happens. We know that the Skin Analyzer app is a great second set of eyes, but it also freaks people out because it shows you like every single piece of product. So I kind of like to word it as it's going to give you the kitchen sink of products. And then our job, because we know the customer, is to assess which ones they're really going to introduce or use or what have you. Okay. It is going to provide the virtual skin analysis. It's going to measure the texture, depths of wrinkles, skin tone, and under eye appearance of the skin in seconds. And it provides that product recommendation list. And it's to help you guide your customers to pick the right products, not to send them into a frenzy of, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, it's time for your pop quiz.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here so you can kind of see what's going on. Okay, there's 6 questions. All right. True, false. And there is an answer key after this. True, false. So you write down your answers. Mary Kay products work on the top layers of the skin. Okay. Number 2, you can control both intrinsic and extrinsic factors of aging. Okay. Number 3, your customer is 18 years old with no visible signs of aging. She has dry patches of skin. You should recommend blank. And it's not the match game. What should you recommend? 18 years old with no visible signs of aging and has dry patches of skin. Okay, here's number 4. Skin that has an oily T-zone and drier cheeks and jawline can be described as which skin type? A, normal, B, combination, C, oily, D, sensitive. And then here comes number 5. Our body's natural production of which 2 important proteins begins to slow down as part of the natural aging process? Letter A is keratin and collagen. B, antibodies and enzymes. C is elastin and biotin. And D is collagen and elastin. And your last question, your customer is 33 years old, has worked as a lifeguard for 15 years, and has lots of sun damage. You should recommend blank. Okay. Are you all ready for your answers?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Going back. This is so much fun. Okay. All right, here we go. Number 1, true.
Yay!
Yay.
Layer. Number 2, false.
Yes.
Yay!
you can control both intrinsic and extrinsic. Yeah, no, it's just extrinsic stuff. Number 3, the hydrating regimen of the Mary Kay Skincare.
Yay!
Yes.
Good. Number 4 is combination.
Yep.
Yep.
D is collagen and elastin.
Yay!
Yes.
And 6 is time-wise repair.
There.
Yay!
So proud of you guys. Thank you for coming.
Oh, jeez.
So next week, there'll be another training. Aren't you excited?
Yes.
I'm so excited. So was there anything in there that you're like, oh, I didn't know that, or oh, I remember learning it and it dropped out of my brain? Or I knew everything, you just wasted 17 minutes of my time.
No, that was a good refresher for me because years ago I was at a training and we talked about the layers of the skin.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I think one of the great things that you can do when you're talking about the layers, everybody yell, hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're making sure the cat's not eating rice. It's important.
Yes.
Because Gus likes to eat various weird things. We'll talk about that another time. But anyway, so microdermabrasion essentially does what? And the fascia peel does what?
Takes the
Takes
dead
off
layer of
the
skin
layer.
off.
Takes that dead layer off, right? Which
Yeah.
is why it's so, fresh after you do it. And you've got to make sure that you're doing some form of hydrating, right?
Right.
So, and I remember talking about that, but I think it's really cool to talk about the layers of skin, that you've got the 3 layers. We don't have 7. We just have the 3. And that the top 2 are the ones that do most of the stuff. That third layer is just your
Lovely.
connective tissue. Your connective tissue. There you go. But I loved how smart you guys are because it's a lot of troubleshooting, right? It's like figuring out what the customer needs based on what their symptoms are, what they're dealing with, right, as far as their skin is concerned. So I think most people are, I don't want to say they're cut and dry, but most people are pretty easy to figure out. Like they can tell you, oh, I'm oily, oh, I'm normal, oh, I'm super dry. And I also think it's important to remember a couple of things. If you've got any women out there who are pregnant, you want to make sure that you're not having them use the repair set because of the retinol and the night cream. So no retinol 0.5 or soon to be 0.3 and no night cream. Okay, they can use the miracle set. They just can't use the repair night cream.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And usually people who are in that age group where they're having babies, they're probably not in the repair line unless they were super duper using high-end other things and made a transition over to repair. I did have one of my customers that was, I'm trying to do math in my head. She was upper 20s and was using repair. So when she got pregnant, I said, okay, you're done with this until the baby comes. And we just moved her over. So it's just, that's the only thing I've ever had to remind myself to just think of, what questions do you have? Is there anything, I don't know that I know an answer, but is there anything in there that you're kind of like, oh, I need to remember that or anything like that?
Well, I didn't know about the retinol with the being pregnant. I didn't know about that. So that
They have babies with 9 heads when that happens.
would not be good.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I don't really know exactly what happens. I just know that they say it's not good.
Well, I didn't know that, so that's good to know. So yeah.
Yeah. So talk to me about how is your goals for the month going? How can I help you? How can I support you? What challenges can I give you? What tough love can I give you?
I have a
What do you-
party tomorrow.
You have a party tomorrow. That's fantastic.
No,
That's so good.
I won't be too tired after working all day, but we'll do it.
Pace yourself. Pace yourself. That's what you
Coffee.
tell the little rugrats during the day. Hey, you guys got to chill. I got a party tonight.
Right.
I love it. I love it. What else? Who's got stuff? How are our makeover contest entries coming? Do we have any entries?
Need to do something.
I'm still getting people entered. I'm
Okay.
still-
Do
yeah.
are any of you tracking how many you have in?
Yeah, I have to go back and check.
Terry's got 2 in so far. Good girl.
I
So
think I
you
got
know-
like 5.
Okay.
Five,
I'm
maybe
going
more.
to. Oh, good. I'm going to grab the prize that I'm going to be giving away for everybody that's in the makeover contest. We're going to do a drawing on the Monday after Labor Day, so that'll be the 8th. And we're going to have a drawing. For this tote that is still sitting in the box. And I'm going to destroy the box, which means Gus will then have
Have a
another
box.
thing. That's right. Okay, what? I have my key. Okay. The anticipation is just killing you all, right? Get out. You too.
Oh,
Gonna
that's
be
it.
amazed.
I'm
Amazed
getting
sales
a
director.
sales
There
director.
it is. Oh my golly. It just. Okay, you ready? Because we're going to need to take a picture of it. Because it's just about as cute.
Oh,
Oh, it is cute.
that looks nice.
So, friends,
Oh,
clear. It's
that
clear.
looks nice.
So, right now, it's got tissue paper in it. I don't think anything's in here. I'm going to double check. I think
Check
this is.
anyway.
I like to make sure. I think this was just stuff. Yeah, I think that's what's just stuff. But look at that.
That's nice.
Wait. I'm gonna make myself look pretty, so you can take a screenshot.
Gosh, so pretty.
We all just stop.
Did anybody take a screenshot?
Yes, I did. I did.
I didn't know how.
Wait, I think I can do. Well, I can't really do it.
Do it with your phone.
Well, I could do. Well, my phone is very. Right now, it needs to get replaced because it sounds like a Geiger counter when I turn it on camera.
Hold on, let me see
Oh,
if I
dear.
can do it
That's weird.
Okay.
on my computer.
Okay,
You ready?
I'm ready. Everybody, look up and smile.
Okay, you have to give me a second because now I got to see if I did it or not.
Okay.
Well, it's finicky, and we all know how that goes.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Whoops.
That's where we say, "Isn't technology awesome?"
It is
Right.
sometimes.
Right? But isn't that fun? It's like a large tote. So you know, whenever they have you having to go and you have to have clear bags.
Oh,
There's
it
your
did
clear
work.
bag. Yeah. But some of those.
It worked.
Did it work?
It worked.
I'm
I'll
so
send it to
happy.
you.
Thank you, friend. Okay. So I also need to make sure you see a couple other things because it's just that time of year where every time I turn around, there's something awesome going on. Okay. So where? Oh, where? There. Nope. I need to be able to touch it. There we go. That lovely opportunity
Oh,
of
yes.
professional headshots on Saturday the 13th, Mary Kay's anniversary, from 10 to 4. So you got to sign up for your time slot because it's not just a walk-in. There's actually time slots filling up. And Terry, I think we've got almost the first 2 hours full.
Really?
Yeah,
I was going to
yeah.
ask.
It's very exciting.
Woohoo!
And we're gonna pick a day where you and I can go see Chris,
Okay.
and because he's gonna see about scheduling his whole team
Okay.
for new promotional stuff that they need. And so yeah, so basically it's $50. She'll get Terry's gonna be able to include 2 of your best images, not your worst and your best, the 2 best.
I promise it will be the 2 best.
Yes, and all you have to do to reserve your headshot is to scan that little QR code or go to tinyurl.com/2025headshots. And Chris is in my networking group. He's actually the president of our chapter. He's the owner of Eco Electric on the west side over by the Orleans. And so he's hosting for us. And so it's kind of like a pseudo mini chapter thingy. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. And then kudos to Phyllis because she earned the 300 by the 15th call for tomorrow. So that'll be super
Phyllis,
exciting.
good
for her.
job.
Super proud of
Woohoo.
her. And, you know, we are still cruising along. We've got another almost a whole month left in this very first quarter of the seminar year. And so when you are, oh, Phyllis, you're on there now. Terry, you got to do a picture.
What?
We're going to
hold
do a
on.
picture with all 4 of us looking cute now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now?
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Sorry, I have to like look at my keyboard to make sure I push the right ones. Ready?
No, it's
1,
okay. It's okay.
2, 3.
Because I just have that vision. Uh-oh.
You talk, Daddy. Hold on.
Try again,
I'll
try
do it
again.
again.
Don't talk.
I'll do it again. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it should be good.
Okay. Because otherwise I'm going to look like this. And we don't want that. We don't want that.
No.
I mean, we could.
could.
I've done it. So I'm doing a presentation with my chapter on Thursday, and I told them I'm bringing charcoal mask,
Oh,
and anybody who wants to try it. So it's going to get the guys to try it basically, because most of the girls already have their faces on, and they probably
Right.
won't want to do it. But the guys, we're going to get it on the guys. But on the
I'll put it on the hand.
yeah, and they can put it on their hand for sure. But on the headshot guys, on the headshot day, I'm going to have them MK Men a little station there, so if they want to wash their face and then put the moisturizer on so that they're looking pretty before their headshot, they can do that.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a hoot nanny. It's true. So I also wanted to make sure you saw one other thing, friends. And there's like 17 other things, but I got to pull it up. Where did it go? There it is. I love it when I can find things.
That
And
helps.
getting the hang of this platform is because it's a little bit different than Zoom, but you're still able to see stuff, which is good. All right, so we have the August ordering and sharing promo. So I want to make sure you saw this and see what we're looking at here. So basically, if you do a $250 wholesale, or you add 1 new team member, you'll get 1 new limited edition holiday product, $20 value. Okay. If you do 400 wholesale, or you get a great start team member, so that team member might become qualified, right? You'll get 2 new limited edition holiday products valued at $40. If you do 600 wholesale, or you add 2 new team members, you get 3 new limited edition products valued at $64. If you do 800 wholesale or 2 Great Start qualified team members, you'll get 4 for $104. And if you did 1,000 or add 3 Great Start team members, you'll get 5 new limited edition products valued at $144. And cumulative, it's all throughout the month. So that's a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan. All right, now I'm going to go back over to the keynote and see what else we have going on here for upcoming events and whatnot. And then we're going to talk through some things to see how I can help you, because it's what we do here. We're just helpful people. Okay, play. Sure. Now I go over here. And some of you have seen this and some of you have not, but I think most of you have. So the Pali Mountain Mary Kay Retreat is November 7th through 9th. The price is $215, due by September 30th. You can register without paying as long as you get your payment in by the 30th. They'd like to know if you're planning to come because there is it's a smaller retreat. So basically we're looking at 40 to 50 people, not like, 300 or something crazy like that. And what we're doing is anybody who pays by the end of August will go into a drawing for a coaching session with National Sales Director Emeritus Kathy Oliveira. So that's pretty cool, huh? And it includes lodging for the 2 nights, 5 meals, training and all that good stuff, s'mores, yoga if you want, nature hike if you want, and then there's additional options that are available. So check-ins at 4 on the Friday and check-out is on 11 at 11 on the 9th. So that will be coming up there in November. And then for Cruising with the Stars, my friends, if you want to be able to jump on a Carnival cruise with National Sales Director Diana Sumner, you want to be a star consultant this quarter and add 3 new personal Great Start qualified team members. And you have through the end of October to do that. Okay? The star part you don't. You got to get that done by the 15th, okay, of September. So to receive your invitation, as soon as you get 2 of those 3 things done, because the 4th quarter already happened, and if you were not a 4th quarter star, then you still can earn it, and that's there. And then once you earn it, then you get the invitation to sign up and get on a boat, a big fun boat. It'll be great. Okay, then don't forget, we have our Empowering Confidence One Face at a Time for our theme this year, because I feel like it's that whole stackable wins and one face at a time. And so if you have 5 faces or 1 party, you're going to get strip stickers, Amy Rich.
Woo.
But if you do 15 faces, let's pretend that she has 15 people show up at that party tomorrow. Woo. Also, makeover faces count. Even if product isn't going on, if they get entered in the makeover contest, I'll count that as a face, okay? But basically, 15 faces or 3 parties gets you the snazzy apron, and they're snazzy. And I'll have a prototype, hopefully before the end of the month, because I have Aim High Marketing doing the embroidering for me. But you want to get your weekly accomplishment sheets turned in for those. Proof of the body count being, that sounds so terrible, the body count, but proof that the people have you worked with them so that they're part of your faces, and a wholesale order reflecting the sales that you had from your weekly accomplishment sheet. And that just needs to get turned in by the 31st in order to earn the prize. And everybody who earns it gets it. There's no drawing for it. You get the strip stickers, you can get the snazzy apron, and I have a feeling there'll be more things as time goes on. Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you excited? I can tell. The excitement is overwhelming. It's oozing from our very core. I can feel it.
Yes.
So tell me, friends, tell me what I can help you with. What can I say? What can I do? Where are you? Let's do this first. Where would you feel like your wins are this week? Like, we got a party coming up. But like something that you can say, hey, this went well last week. Or, and it could be as simple as, well, I'm looking at you at the meeting today, lady. I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, that's right.
Because sometimes that's it, right? You got to remember that sometimes that's all you need. You get your extra juice, you get your extra jolt of pink, and then you kind of get motivated again to get back on the horse. So let me ask you, if I were to say to you, your challenge this week is to sell 1 lipstick, and not to yourself. Could you do it?
Yes.
Does it sound like the craziest goal ever?
No.
No. How fast could you do it, do you think?
Pretty quick.
Yeah? Okay. And the price point on that's $20, right?
Yeah.
$10 in your pocket. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a lipstick, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you think I'm insane if I say I'm giving you 5 minutes to text some people that you're in a contest to see who can sell a lipstick in the next 5 minutes? You can think I'm crazy, but I want to see if you can do it. You want to try?
Yeah,
Throw me under the bus, you guys.
I can do that.
Yeah. And then as soon as you get somebody to say yes, flip it so I can see, okay? And you can mute yourself while you're cussing me out. Or you don't have to mute. It's all good. I want to see what happens. Should I do it too?
Danny, did you mute yourself? No. She had to go back out to come back in.
Okay, now we can talk about her. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know it's still streaming. I'm just saying there, Phyllis.
Yeah, you got a point there.
It's still going. I didn't end the meeting.
Nope, Danny, we can't hear you.
Still can't hear.
I wonder if it's because your phone's connected to your. Yeah.
Ah,
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
You can.
Okay. So now I'm going to tell you
Technology.
what my challenge said. I'm in a 5-minute challenge with my unit to see if I can sell a lipstick. Want one?
that's kind of what I said.
Yeah,
That's kind of
that's
what I
my-
said. Yeah,
It doesn't have to be pretty, right?
right. Short and
Okay.
sweet to the point.
I mean, does it have to be a lipstick? I'm just
No,
asking.
something that's $20. If you want it to be like an eye makeup remover, if you want it to be,
I'm just
you could say I'm in a challenge to sell one item.
Okay.
I'll even let you do that. And I'll play the Jeopardy theme song.
Oh God, here we go.
It'll be nice.
What was your question? Do you want one?
Yeah.
Is that what you said at the end?
Do you
yeah.
want one?
I see. I just said, do you need one, or do you want? Yeah, do you want one? Do you need one?
Oh, here we go.
I love it.
Okay, I'll stop it. any of you, while you're thinking about this, while I'm forcing this upon you, have any of you ever thought about a product of the week or a product of the month or anything like that?
Yeah, I've been trying to do that on my customer page. Like I'm starting to do like Masking Monday.
Okay. Okay, that's
Yeah, I
cool.
started doing that. And I talk about the different masks that we have,
Uh-huh.
you know, and I'll show them and I'll say what they do and, you know, which one's my favorite or whatever.
I like
I
that.
keep doing that. But I'm also tracking for Star.
I know. That's so exciting.
I really want to shoot for Ruby. I'm 738 away from Sapphire.
Oh, that's good. I'm very excited because I know you can do it. For sure. Okay. I'm waiting to hear back. Okay, we're gonna do like what? One more minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Looking. All right. Have you done any Facebook parties?
No, that's the next thing on my list.
Okay, so I'm going to send this to all three of you, but I'm also going to pull it up here so we can watch a little bit of it, okay? Amy Terry Phyllis. Jen Bessiker is one of our top directors in UK, and she's quite the real deal. And what she has is it's a big training that just basically shows you how to do it, how exactly to do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's really powerful because especially for those of you that have time constraints like another job, because this is how she was able to sell 50,000 retail virtually. And this was, and she's only been going up since then, but she reposted this today, which I think was really great. And it basically just says, here's my training on how to hold a Mary Kay party on Facebook. So I'm going to pull it up here. And yes, share screen. Okay. Here we go, friends.
I watched you I'm going to bring you to the stage now. I watched you for 90 minutes when you trained for Sabrina. I know you were on her Jumpstart earlier today. I'm smart. I pivoted. And I was like, where were you? Where were you? You guys, $1 million sales director, Jen Bessiker, is going to share with you guys. Her accolades are deep. You were the guest speaker for my leadership call. You don't even know it. I went on YouTube and I found your speech at seminar. and then we played Sabrina's speech. It's just unbelievable. But I'm going to read your accolades just super, super, super fast. And you go ahead and take your entire 20 minutes. I know we're going to go over a little bit, and then you guys will bounce into the next session. But I just want you to know that Jen is married to her wonderful husband, Eric. They have 4 amazing children. And her 2-year-old granddaughter, oh my gosh, you're going to hear about Ellie, her 1-year-old granddaughter, Charlotte. She started her Mary Kay business in 2003 while working 50 hours a week. You're going to hear about all the records she's broken. Of course, she's a pink Cadillac sales director, $1 million director. Of course, she's traveled around the world, 15 all-star, all expense paid trips. Of course, she's won diamonds. But what impressed me the most is all these accolades. We had to pivot and figure out, how am I going to do this now? And I just want you to tell them, can you just tell them, how much have you sold since August?
Since August, I've sold $75,000.
$75,000. So for the next 20 minutes, I need you to sit and listen. Jen Bessaker. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, well, Katrina, thank you. Thank you for the honor and the glory
Crazy.
to be here with your area. That just means the world to me, fills up my cup, and I just appreciate you hanging on 90 minutes to my training and then reaching out to me. I consider this a big honor to be here with you all. So I'm excited for you guys. I want to share with you, I only have 20 minutes. I'm going to give you kind of where I came from, a year ago to where I am now and what I did to get there. So when the pandemic happened, y'all, I freaked out. I cried. I was scared. I was fearful for our personal life and being well and in my Mary Kay business. I had never worked my business virtually, y'all. Like, I didn't even have a customer Facebook page. I wasn't on Instagram. I knew nothing. So I was like a fish out of water. And so for the first, I'd say from March through July, I was doing everything I could. I was working so hard. Like, when I say hard, y'all, I was doing 12, 14-hour days in my office, trying to figure out how to master this virtual world and make it happen. And I did okay. But I'll never forget. I woke up in the beginning of August and I was in my office and my husband walked in and I burst into tears. And he said, "What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Something's not right. Like I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. And I've been in Mary Kay for 17 years, but I feel broken. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I feel like a brand new beauty consultant." He's so wise. He says, "Well, when you're a new beauty consultant, you did pretty well. What did you do back then?" And I said, "I held parties. I had hostesses. I was in people's homes building connections." He goes, "Well, why don't you just do that virtually?" And I was like, "I'm trying." Long story short is he helped me think a new thought. He shifted my thinking because, you see, from March through July, I was feeling like working virtual wasn't real Mary Kay. In my mind, I felt like I wasn't connecting with women. I wasn't being, doing the Mary Kay way, the way Mary Kay would want us to. And that was all a lie I was telling myself. When I embraced the virtual world and said, you know what? You can connect virtually. You can build connections. You can do the same thing that you do in a woman's home around her kitchen table, but virtually and reach more people. That's when things changed for me. So in August, I decided I was going to get some hostesses for parties, okay? Prior to that, I was trying to find new people virtually, get them packets, and invite them to events I was doing virtually. Does that make sense? I was inviting lots of people, the massive numbers, to events I was already doing. So instead, I took a deep breath and said, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. And my goal was 5 hostesses. I got 2 hostesses to book with me, which were 2 customers of mine. And let me tell you about what happened at these parties, okay? And then I'm gonna give you some nuts and bolts, and I'm gonna watch my time. Customer number 1, I held a party with her virtually on Facebook Live. It was product preview. I was copying what others were doing. They didn't have samples. I was just kind of doing QVC style. They were great. They sold like $400, but 2 new parties. One of those parties turned into a new consultant who launched her business. She now, from the time she joined in August through now, has sold 20,000 retail herself and has a team of 4 that has done about 20,000. So that's awesome. Second party, never even got booked, y'all. Okay, that's party number 1. Party number 2. This party changed my life. Remember the power of 1. A customer of mine who's so sweet booked a party for me. I decided I was going to send samples this time because that felt real to me. I needed to have them trying the product for me to feel good. I gave out samples. I did a Facebook Live party with them. I sold over $1,800 and I booked 4 new parties. Oh, I was so excited. I was nervous. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was excited. So from those 4 parties, I went on that next month to sell $7,922 and I booked 12 more parties. So I want you to listen to this. Since I shifted my mind in August from my wise husband, who, you know, they tell you stuff when you don't really want to hear it and you're like, stop it, but you really need to hear it. Since I shifted my mind in August, from August through December, I held a total of 74 parties virtually on Facebook Live. I sold over $75,000 worth of great retail product. I went from 60 customers in my customer base to 490. I've added 19 qualified amazing women to my team, and it has been phenomenal. I'm so sorry, somebody is, I don't know how to stop that. I apologize if you can hear that. It's my Facebook. There we go. Okay, I apologize. Little technical difficulty, right? And so I've added 19 women. So I want to teach you how I've done what I've done so that you can repeat and do the same, because you all can. You all can. So number 1, we have to shift your thinking. I don't know what your thoughts are right now about your business virtually. Mine prior to August weren't really good. I was working really, really hard. I can tell you I did work hard. But my mind internally was saying, this doesn't feel good. This isn't right. How can we do Mary Kay this way? So I had to shift my thoughts. And here's how I shifted them. I realized that women are stuck at home. Women are quarantined. Women are going through depression. Women are trying to homeschool kids like me and don't like it. Women are literally battling so much because life's different now, and it is. And so I realized virtually, for the 20 minutes, half hour I get in front of somebody, whether it's one-on-one or at a party, I can make her feel good. I can give her an excuse to lock herself in her bathroom away from family and pamper herself. I can give her the gift of good skincare to feel and look good. I can share this opportunity as a gift. I can invite her to join something that could totally change her life. So when I shifted that, everything changed. So number 1, you got to shift your thinking. You got to embrace the virtual world, y'all. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. And there's blessings from that. The blessings from that is I now have customers all over the United States, team members all over the United States. I can do parties anywhere. You know what? The blessing in this is that you don't have to pack your car, pay for gas, drive all over, get lost, go into somebody's house. You're like, oh my goodness, hours. And I could give you stories, right? You can be in your own home just like I am today. And you can look cute from the waist up and have yoga pants on. I got yoga pants on, y'all. Okay, and you can do it over and over and over again. And you never leave your home, but you can connect. So that's number 1, shift your thinking, embrace it. Be excited about it, okay? Number 2, and this is probably the most important one, is just imagine, what if? What if you took the next 6 months and you gave it your very best? And only you know if you're giving it your very best. I can tell you that when quarantine happened from March to end of July, I wasn't giving it my best. I was physically giving it everything I got, but not mentally. So imagine if you took the next 6 months and you gave it everything. What would happen in your life? What would you, holding 74 parties, selling 75,000, gaining for 400 customers, and basically gaining a whole unit do for your life? When we work just for a goal, only takes us so far. You see, I love the month of January. You know why? I really, really started my business in January. I was a brand new red jacket my first year in Mary Kay in January. And by seminar, just 6 months later, I picked up keys to the pink Cadillac while working a full-time job as a single mama. Wasn't the director suit, wasn't the red jacket, it wasn't the Cadillac that drove me. It wasn't what made me make booking calls and work tireless hours, right, when I had another job. You know what it was? The pink Cadillac was going to give me the income to quit my corporate job to be home with my children. So you see, I knew what was out there for me if I did the work. So, you can have a vision of having parties and doing all these great things, but if you don't know why you're doing them, you only go so far. So number 2 would be to just imagine and come crystal clear on that, okay? Number 3 is you just got to get booking, girls. Whether your platform is Zoom, Facebook Live, Whatever you use, it's okay. It's going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to give you hope. My first Facebook Live party I did myself for my own self in August, I was sweating so much. I was sweating down my back, down my butt crack, sweating down my boobs. Like, y'all, it was not cute. Okay. I recruited several people from that party. And now that they're on my team and a part of my life, they tell me, yeah, we could tell you were nervous. Okay. But I knew that I had to get uncomfortable to get comfortable and help others get comfortable. So I just did it. So you gotta get booking. Now you might be saying, Jen, how do I book? Well, I have a question for you. If your loved one needed a kidney to save their life, like needed one, and I had the matching kidney, like I had it, and I'm willing to give it to your loved one under one condition. If you go get 5 parties on your date book for the close of business today, end of the day, would you do it? Heck yeah, girl. Because you know what? The prize isn't about the 5 parties. The prize is saving someone's life. Well, this is not life or death, but wow, does this make a difference in the choices you can have in life to enjoy your life? So you got to get booking. I'll tell you what I did to book. This may or may not be your jam, but you know what? You be you. You be real and authentic to you. I'm not a script girl. I got to do what feels good in here. And you know what I did? I called up my customers, go figure. And I was honest with them. I said, checked in with them. How you doing? How's things going? Hope you're safe. Listen, girl, I've taken my business virtually and I'm really nervous. Oh my goodness, am I nervous? But I'm calling you because I thought of you. You're one of my favorite, best customers. What would it take to get you to book a virtual party with me? We can do it through Zoom or we can do it through FaceTime. What would it take, friend? And I just asked. You see, women will book for 2 reasons. 1, to help you with a goal. And 2, what's in it for them. So you just got to ask. And remember the power of one of my second customer that snowballed everything? So just get started. Get something. Whether you do Zoom or you do Facebook Live, that's really up to you. My jam's Facebook Live. I don't know why. It's just where my sweet spot is. And it's what I love to do. So get booking. Now, 4, that was 3. 4 is I'm going to tell you about a hostess program and a close that I think is so important. I think it's really important that women know what's in it for them, why they're doing what they're doing for you. And I think that a close is really super important. The in-between of the party, I'm not going to train you on. You know why? Not because I don't have time, because I want you to be you. The moment that I decided to stop trying to copy off everybody else virtually and how they were doing their parties and how they talked and what they did, and the moment that I decided to not wear makeup and be in sweatpants and a t-shirt and put a spa head bow on and walk them through the products and be myself and be Jen was the moment that it took off for me. I give you permission to be you. Okay. Makeup's not my jam, so I don't wear it on parties because we're taking it off anyways. Might be your jam, you wear makeup. Okay. I literally in my parties walk them through what I mailed them. What do I mail them? A lookbook, a miracle set, a charcoal mask. That's what I mail them, girls. I walk them through. I do it at home. They do it in their home. They watch me. I chat with them through FaceTime. It's perfect. Through Facebook. Okay. I go live. That's what I do. That's my jam. You can do it on Zoom. You can do it on Facebook Live. Okay. So hostess program. I believe it has to have a couple of great things. Number 1, some reason to get them to book. What I do to get my first bookings was I offered these great, cute lip gloss minis that you get on Mary Kay section 2. They're so amazing. Everybody who booked with me got these for free, even if no one showed up. So I told my customer, if no one shows up, girl, you get purse-sized lip glosses for me as a thank you. Don't worry, people are going to show up. That's her booking gift. What's her hostess gift, her hostess program? I do the companies, 10, 15, or 20%. The company's brilliant. Why change it? It's simple. It's based on sales. She'll then invite people who want to buy because she wants free product, right? And here's how I get lots of bookings, y'all. I get lots of bookings from every party I do, is I offer incentive to the hostess. Don't fall off your chair when you hear this, but I offer $25 in free Mary Kay to the hostess with one of her friends book. She can use that $25 hostess credit at her friend's party, okay? So that's my hostess program. It works amazing. Women know what it's all about. They like it. How do I close? Let me tell you how I close a party. And I'll just share, you might have a stronger close, stay with it. But this is just my jam that works for me. Okay, so at the beginning of a party, whether you do Facebook Live or you do Zoom, does not matter. I say, all right, ladies, we're going to play a fun game today. I'd love everybody to take a piece of paper or just write on the back of your lookbook right here. Make a tic-tac-toe board. You know a tic-tac-toe board? Go ahead and make a tic-tac-toe board for me. throughout the night, if we go over these great products, anything you try and you fall in love with, it feels great on your face, go ahead and write that down if you want to get it for free. Okay, so your goal is to fill out all 9 squares by the end of the night. Okay, and then before the night's over, I'm going to give you 3 questions. The great news is each one of you that take a picture of your tic-tac-toe board and your 3 questions and you PM or text it to me, you automatically win a gift. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so throughout the party, I tell them, write that down. Here's my close, everybody. I thank my hostess. Katrina, thank you so much, girl, for hosting and introducing me to your family and friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this pampering time. I know I sure did. So I've got 3 questions for you. Question number 1 is, would you like to be my customer? I smile, I shake my head, as long as you don't have another Mary Kay Beauty consultant servicing you. If you got an MK girl, you'll go right back to her. But if you don't, I would be honored to be your consultant. I ask that question so that virtually we aren't accidentally taking other people's customers, because we would never do it intentionally. It's just a way to protect our Go Give world, right? Okay, so number 1, would you like to be my customer? Number 2, this is the magic question, y'all. Number 2 is, you can put down free or me. Free means, hey, Jen, you're a lot of fun. I'd love to get some free stuff. And this is when I show them the little lip gloss minis. And I would love to book a party. Why not? And by the way, Sabrina's going to get $25 in hostess credit, right? Okay. Or you can put me. Me just means follow up with me. So you can put free, and our hostess gets $25 hostess credit to use in your party. You get all these hostess perks and these purse-sized lip gloss minis that you can't buy. Or you can put me. And then number 3. So number 3 is kind of my favorite question, y'all. This is where I know you probably never in your wildest dreams ever thought about selling Mary Kay, because Lord knows I didn't. But I will tell you that you can actually join in Mary Kay now for only $30. We make 50% of what we sell, and my business has quadrupled during this quarantine. I would sure love and be honored to share a little more information with you. So if you'd be willing to hear more information about what I do and how you can make some great extra money working from home during a quarantine, just put yes. If not, put no thank you. Okay, so answer those 3 questions, 1, 2, and 3, snap a picture of that and go ahead and text or PM that over to me. PM's personal message on Facebook. And what I do is everybody who PMs me back, guess what? I message her back and I say, thank you so much for being on tonight on the live. I said, thank you for turning in your tic-tac-toe forming questions. You get 1 item at 50% off. They get so excited. 1 item at 50% off. And I give them my website. If she said free, I'm asking her, girl, would you like to book a weeknight or a Friday night? You see, I don't work on weekends. I just do weeknights and Friday nights. And I book her. And then I get her party up and rolling. Okay? That is how I close. That is how I've sold. My average party is $1,000. Yes, I've had several $0 parties and several parties that I only sell $100. But I've had plenty of parties. My highest party to date has been almost $3,500 for one party, y'all. My highest bookings from one party has been 6 solid bookings. You see, when I was new, I was scared to warm chat. I was scared to network. I learned how to become good at getting bookings from bookings. And all I did in August was shift my thinking and apply what I already knew in a woman's home. And now I can be in so many women's homes virtually through what I'm doing. And that's what I do. So lastly, I want to leave you with, that was number 4 is the hostess program and close. Number 5 is pray. I want you to pray to God to give you courage, because I know you're uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now talking to y'all, believe it or not, okay? I know you're uncomfortable. I know it's scary. I know with what's going on out there in the world today, that's not so pretty. But we need to work on Mary Kay more than ever. Why? Because it's a great, big, beautiful pink bubble. And the more women we can get to join in our Mary Kay pink bubble by being a customer, hosting a party, joining our team, the better this world will be, okay? I know Mary Kay Ash is smiling down from heaven, just smiling down how much you've pivoted, we've pivoted. We've all pivoted to learn to work this business. And I know it's hard, and I know you're uncomfortable. But I know that I am not here by accident, that it was a God-appointed divine thing for me to be on here with you. I know you are listening to me right now and getting a little nugget that God's whispered in your ears for you to go out and pass this along. So I just want to leave you with this thought. Pray for 30 seconds of courage from God. It just takes 30 seconds of courage to pick up the phone and call somebody. It takes 30 seconds of courage to send that text, send that PM message. Let him use you. You know, I really believe that God uses us in all kinds of good ways. And I am a woman who only has a 9th grade education. I had a baby at 14 and it was a blessing. I hold my head up high for keeping my baby because I was hanging around the wrong crowd, doing the wrong things at 14 years old. The beauty of that is God knew what he was doing. And my sweet little blessing son saved my life. So you know what? I believe that if I can do this, uneducated, being a young mama, now I'm an older mama because I got an old, I had a kid at 42. We can all do this. And so allow God to work through you. But here's the deal. God doesn't just bless your business. He blesses your busyness. So let's give him something to bless. I think my 20 minutes is up, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Okay. So, friends, tell me what'd you get?
Wow.
Amy sold a lipstick. Woo, woo, woo.
Yay, she sold the lipstick.
So proud. Okay, but did you kind of hear her? Like, she's just her, right?
Yeah, she's just being herself.
I did text you her boards
Yeah, I got it.
where you can pull those up, and it's got all the scripts and everything that she's ever done. But I like the simplicity of it, you guys. It's a miracle set in a charcoal mask.
Yep.
And you're just washing your face on camera. Piece of cake, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think that's something that could really be just super, super duplicatable. So what would it take to get you to ask some people so that you could get 2 Facebook parties cranking before the end of the month? And if you've already got stuff on the books, that's awesome. I'm not adding, I don't want to add to your plate. I don't want to stress anybody out. But if you're thinking in terms of I could go live for a half an hour into Facebook or on Zoom and wash my face and sell from the comfort of my bathroom, because this is still how she's doing appointments. And that's 4.5 years later. Or 4 years later, but still. But can you wrap your brain around the fact that she sold $75,000 in 6 months?
Wow.
And if she can do it, guess what? We can do it too. Or even just one person to say yes and get that ball rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. And don't overthink it. And yes, the makeover contest, I want you to try to get as many things in there as you can. But I also want you thinking in terms of if you can do a party that has some people in there in a Facebook group or, on a Zoom where all of a sudden you've got that captive audience and it doesn't take long. It's just a little bit, right? Just a little bit of time. And you're going to turn around. I like the way that she closes it with that tic-tac-toe.
So, yeah.
Questions. And that's the key to how you close up the booking. Because if she picks an item for 50% and still shops, isn't that great?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Questions, comments. I would love to hear from you guys.
I just sold another lipstick.
Yay.
See, you're learning while you earn, or you're earning while you learn, or whatever.
Right?
But what do you think? Is this something that freaks you out, kind of motivates you, inspires you? It gives you some food for thought. What do you think?
No, it motivates me because I with the way my schedule is, it's easier for me to do virtual.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus, I have customers, in different states as well. So,
Right. Well, and I think sometimes because we've got, yes, customers in different states and busy schedules, there's no one on this meeting tonight that is overflowing with free time? No. And some of us are working, you know, other jobs and other things, and you want to still be able to have a life, right? And so
Yeah.
this will give you the opportunity to do that. So take a peek at the boards, and it has tons of things in there. Think simplify. If you start to freak, simplify. Okay. And just throw it out there. There's sample scripts in there. Make it sound like you if you need to make it sound more like you. But let's get some movement happening in these next, what are we on today? We've got almost 2 weeks. Yeah, it's the 18th. So we've got 13 days. 13 days left. And as Rebecca would say, you don't have a lot of time, but you've got enough time. And there's no
Right.
time to panic, for sure. You guys can make huge things happen in 2 weeks. And somebody can get this bag. I'm so excited I took that out of the box finally. Okay. All right, friends. Well, hey, have $1 million week.
Me too.
Okay.
I love you guys. I will talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
Love you too.
Bye.
Thanks, Eddie.
Bye.